Welcome back to the channel. Great to have you here. Today we're looking at a tire that's been making some serious noise in the efficiency space, and that's the Michelin e.Primacy. This is a name that's been around since 2020 in Europe, and Michelin just brought it to North America in early 2025 in an all-season version. Whether you're driving a gas car, a hybrid, or a fully electric vehicle, the e.Primacy was built with one goal above everything else: getting you further on less. Let's break down what that actually means in real life. So the Michelin e.Primacy started its life in 2020 as a premium summer tire for the European market. It was positioned as the eco-conscious successor to the popular Primacy 4, bringing together Michelin's efficiency know-how into a tire purpose-built for modern electric and hybrid vehicles. Then, in February 2025, Michelin launched an all-season version specifically for North America. So if you're in the US shopping for these right now, you're looking at that newer all-season variant. Let's talk about what makes it tick. The defining feature of the e.Primacy is its exceptionally low rolling resistance. Rolling resistance is basically the energy your tires consume just to keep rolling, and reducing it directly translates to better fuel economy for gas-powered cars, and more miles per charge for EVs. Michelin says the e.Primacy all season is up to 25% more efficient than key competitors, which can add up to 20 more miles of range per charge on an electric vehicle. Over a year, that's roughly a full tank of gas worth of savings for non-EV drivers. That's a genuinely meaningful number. The technology behind this is built on several layers. There's the energy passive compound, a high elasticity rubber compound that minimizes energy loss as the tire flexes and rolls. Then there are the CoolRunning Sidewalls, which are engineered to absorb less energy during the natural flex of driving. A slim belt design reduces raw material while cutting rolling resistance. And for the all-season version launched in 2025, Michelin added what they call cushion guard, a soft rubber layer between the tread and the steel belts that absorbs road impacts for a smoother, more cushioned ride. On the noise front, the e.Primacy uses something Michelin calls Piano Acoustic Technology, an intelligently optimized tread pattern that breaks up the sound frequencies tires naturally produce, keeping interior noise levels low throughout the tire's life. If you drive an EV, you know how much road noise stands out in a quiet cabin, so this matters more than it might on a loud combustion engine vehicle. Tread life is another strong point. Michelin tested the all-season version against two key competitors, the Bridgestone Turanza EV and the Continental Pro Contact RX, using a 2024 Tesla Model 3 as the test vehicle. The result? The e.Primacy lasted an estimated 45,764 miles versus 30,244 and 32,438 for the competition. That's about 13,000 more miles, which Michelin says equals roughly an extra year of average driving before you need to replace them. Now, the e.Primacy is not a performance tire, and it's important to be honest about that. Some reviewers and users, particularly those driving in wet conditions with rear-wheel drive EVs, have noted that grip can be on the conservative side, especially in colder and wetter weather. Wet braking distances can be longer than you'd get from a dedicated performance or all-weather tire. This is essentially the trade-off the e.Primacy makes. It prioritizes efficiency and longevity above maximum dynamic grip. For most everyday drivers commuting, doing highway miles, and running errands, this is a perfectly reasonable trade-off. You get more range, quieter rides, and longer lasting rubber. If you're regularly pushing the limits on twisty roads in the rain, you'd want to look elsewhere. The original European summer version of the e.Primacy is available in sizes spanning 15 to 22 inches, covering a wide range of passenger cars and SUVs. It serves as original equipment on vehicles like the Tesla Model 3, Mercedes EQ lineup, BMW i4, and Renault Zoe, among others. The North American all-season version launched initially focused on popular EV sizes, including popular fitments for Tesla Model Y and Model 3 owners looking to upgrade their range and ride quality. Pricing for the e.Primacy typically falls in the premium tier. Expect to pay somewhere in the range of $150 to $250 or more per tire, depending on size, which is in line with other Michelin premium offerings. The value proposition comes from that extended tread life. You may pay more up front, but the math often works out in your favor over time. So that's the Michelin e.Primacy, a tire built around a clear and honest promise: drive further, stay quieter, replace less often. It's a genuinely smart choice for EV and hybrid owners, and a solid pick for any efficiency-minded driver who values longevity over outright performance. Thanks for spending some time with us today. Drive safe out there, and we'll see you in the next one.